Here we are. We are here at the ice desk at the 2021 Guaranteed Rate Skate America in Las Vegas. We are here kicking off what is going to be an incredible ice skating season for the Grand Prix. And man, this is going to be an intense competition. We've got fans coming into the audience right now, and here, joined right now at the ice desk, are two lovely ladies. Polina, Mirai, how are you this morning? Or afternoon, evening, what time is it? I don't even know. Afternoon, how are you guys doing? Are you feeling good? Is the excitement here? How's everything going?
So excited to watch some great skating.
Yeah, how about you, Mirai?
Pumped, actually. In my mind I can do quads, so they make everything look so easy, so I think I can do it, but reality is I can't.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about you two. The fact that you guys are sitting here besides me. By the way, as the fans are coming in to the arena, people are taking pictures with you. They're just excited to see you guys, which is really incredible. Mirai, you have a huge background. You are a two-time Olympian, team bronze medal in 2018. Really impressive stats here. Polina, you're a 2014 Olympic team member, so we have two impressive figure skaters basically standing next to me throughout the evening, and I think that it's going to be fantastic. Now, I want to talk a little bit about some ice desk details as well. We're going to be live from the Orleans Arena throughout the weekend here, so with that, with coverage, you're going to be able to follow us throughout Facebook and YouTube as well over the next couple of days here. Now, if you're watching at home, you can check out the virtual fan experience. That's going to be at usfigureskatingfanzone.com if you are interested in that. Now, hello, I'm hearing right now that we are up in the arena. Guys, say hello to the people that are in the audience right now. Wave
Hi,
hello.
Mom and Dad.
Hey guys.
They're not
That's
here.
good.
But that was my kiss and cry moment. I haven't had that in a while.
How does it feel to be up with the fans watching you up on the big screen right now? Does it feel good?
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to be back on the Jumbotron after so long.
I think it's always exciting to talk about something that we're both passionate about, and like figure skating still gets me out of bed, and so I'm here for it.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Olympic season. This is a big year coming up. We're just a few months away from Beijing, which is going to be incredible for a lot of the skaters. Polina, I want to ask you a specific question here. How is preparing for an Olympic season different than in other seasons that skaters are going to typically go through?
Well, you know, in an Olympic season, you really want to show consistency and that you are a reliable skater, both for your federation, so they pick you, to join the Olympic team mid-season, but also so you really start building up to peak at the Olympics, Worlds, Nationals. So this season, everybody needs to feel really secure, be confident in what they can show, and just go out there and nail it.
And Mirai, I want to ask you a little bit about the pressure and expectations of working towards team selection, something that you're familiar with.
It's a little bit of Hunger Games and Cinderella stories all coming together. If I had my way, we would all have glass slippers and we would all walk on to the Olympic team, but there are only 3 slippers per discipline. So we're all fighting for it. I act as if I'm still competing, but I'm not, but I relate to it so much, and so I think that we're all rooting for everyone, and I hope that everyone feels that, because it can be a heavy weight to feel like you want to meet everyone's expectations.
Now, one note that I think it's important for people, viewers at home, to know is that each country has different qualifying criteria for choosing their Olympic team. Something to keep in mind as well, but really stacking up through the Grand Prix season, this is going to be a lot for a lot of these skaters that are hoping to move towards those Olympic goals that a lot of these skaters do have. Now, I want to also talk about Skate America kicking off the Grand Prix season. It's exciting. We're here in Las Vegas. The energy is real, and I think it's really incredible. Now, this is the first of 6 international events that is going to be happening. Top finishers qualify for the final, which is going to be in December. You can see all of the information here on the screen of where a lot of those competitions are going to be taking place, from Canada to Italy, Japan, France, and then it's going to end in Osaka, Japan. That's going to be towards the beginning of December. Now, I want to talk a little bit for both of you guys, and we were talking about this off camera earlier on in the day today, just about a memory that you guys have from one of these Grand Prix events, which both of you guys have, by the way, with multiple experiences. What comes to mind, a favorite memory over the last couple of years? We'll start with you, Polina.
For me, it would definitely be competing at the 2015 Rostelecom Cup in Moscow. That was a 12-hour time difference from me coming from California, so it was definitely difficult leading into the short program to not feel so sluggish. But I was able to really turn that part of my brain off and trust my muscle memory, trust my training, and I ended up skating a great performance, so I'm very proud of that one.
And Mirai, how about for you?
I think the experience of being on the Grand Prix circuit made me feel like I was stepping into the big leagues, and the TV lights were a game changer for me because they're so much brighter. When you're spinning, we do get dizzy, and the flashing lights took a lot for me to get accustomed to.
I love that. And right now we're going to actually take to today's events. There's a lot going on today, so we're going to bring up some information for you here. Here's the schedule, all of the information, everything that you guys need to know from the pairs short program to the men's short program. And then here, right here at the ice desk, we're going to be located in the Orleans Arena throughout the weekend here, and you're going to see a lot of us between myself, Polina, and Mirai. So a lot going on, and I do want to just mention really quickly the fans. I think this is a big part of this, right? Last year, 2020, was kind of an interesting season because we didn't have the fans in the stands. It was very different. And now they're back. It's really exciting to see some fresh, smiling faces, really welcoming back the ice skating world. How does it feel for you guys knowing that they're finally back and able to cheer on these ice skaters?
It's incredible to just draw from the energy from the crowd as a skater, and definitely I think for us walking around and seeing so many fans that are so happy to come and, you know, support us now too post retirement is incredible as well. So it has just been a great community, and I'm glad that people are able to enjoy live skating again.
And Mirai, how about for you?
Let me say I was here last year and it was a ghost town. I was trying to cheer as loudly as possible because that energy feeds the skaters as much as, I don't know, when you're having a bad skate and they're like, we're here for you. It really makes a difference. If you're having a great skate, you want to share that experience with everyone. And so this is so much better for me, and I think for the skaters as well, for everyone.
Now, I want to mention this again. We brought up today's schedule, but I think it's important to note where you're able to stream all of these events. You'll be able to stream full events on Peacock Premium, as well as more live coverage on NBCSN. You'll be able to find a lot of information there. But again, here on the ice desk on US Figure Skating's Facebook page and YouTube channels, you'll be able to find a lot of information. Now, let's talk about what's really exciting. Two main events that are happening tonight. Pairs, short program, that's going to be coming up. But first, I want to talk about the men. Okay, this is really exciting. A lot of great skaters that are going to be out here, and United States, Nathan Chen is the clear favorite here, right? He has won Skate America 4 straight times. Now, Polina, I want to ask you a specific question. How tough is it to maintain that kind of success? Because Nathan Chen, he comes out year after year on top and is impressive when he comes out onto the ice.
You know, I think what really makes a champion is the mental part of any sport that you're in, and especially in this one, competing, you have the one shot under adrenaline. Mental strength is so important, and so to see a skater like Nathan be able to come season after season and consistently show what he's capable of has obviously worked to his benefit, and it's incredible for his career. And I think he really just needs to follow through with that momentum this season. There's probably a lot of pressure on himself to continue and go for that Olympic medal this season. So really just trusting in himself and staying calm, I think.
Now, Nathan is bringing back his Nemesis short program music, which we've seen in the past. Now, I want to toss to you an interview that Mirai did with him yesterday, so let's take to that now to listen in.
I really loved that program, and I was just always a little upset that I never got the chance to perform it to the way that I wanted to, and obviously who knows what's going to happen this season, but I just want to give myself another opportunity to do that. But at the same time, I never really enjoy going back to the same program, so I'm glad that Shaylin kind of had a new twist on the first half, so something that just is a little more fresh for me to perform and train every single day, as well as for me to just, of course, compete. And yeah, I'm really excited for that short program.
Now, Mirai, when you hear that interview and doing that interview with Nathan yesterday, initial thoughts, what was your reaction to that?
For me, I was a little bit closed-minded in the fact that I always thought Olympic season is like a season to step into, try to fill big shoes. And I love that Nathan is taking a program that is iconic for him and I mean, listening to him, I'm like, oh, you didn't think you skated that to the best of your ability? I love that program, and I thought it was good. So if you think you can do it better, like, I guess I'm along to see the performance.
We're all ears, right? Now, last man to win here besides Nathan was Shoma Uno from Japan, and he's here this weekend, so it's going to be stacked. I'm very excited for the men's programs here tonight. And his countrymate, Shun Sato, had a hard fall in practice yesterday. We're going to take to some of that video now. And we heard that last night he did have an MRI, which could have a possible impact today. But as far as we're aware, he's getting out onto the ice. He's going to perform to the best of his ability. I would love to hear from both of you guys your reactions to this and how impressive it is to have an incident like that and to be able to get back up and still be able to compete.
I think most importantly, trusting your training, and obviously if there is a significant injury, listening to your body is so important. But if he does think that he can continue and compete here, then trying to push that incident out of his mind and continue on as planned is really important to keep that mental strength strong.
How about for you, Mirai?
I think that no judgment is really crucial here. Shun has to make that decision himself, and it seems like he's here to fight. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're here for some good skating, so I hope that the Americans will be supportive of all the skaters.
Now, with the men's, we have a big selection in terms of the pairs that are also going to be taking to the ice. Lots of big things happening here. We also want to talk about a little bit about the starting order for the short program as well. I believe that we have some information that we can bring up to talk a little bit about that. And here is the first group for the pairs short program. You can see a little bit of everyone from Chelsea Liu to Danny O'Shea. That is a new partnering couple here. This season in particular, so it'll be interesting to see how they're able to perform in tonight's short program. You can see some of the other listing here, and here is the second group that's going to be coming up as well, representing the U.S. Jessica Calalang, Brian Johnson. We've got some really strong competitors, and I think it's going to be incredible, to say the least. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how some of these short programs pan out tonight. I think that we are trying to bring in someone special right now to be able to join us on the ice desk. Where that special person is, I don't entirely know. But we have Polina here, which is fantastic. So I want to talk to you while we're waiting to bring this person in. Polina, let's just talk a little bit more about Skate America. What are you expecting over the next couple of days as we wait? I mean, you must be excited to not be out on the ice anymore, but to actually be sitting down with us and just being able to enjoy some figure skating, right?
Yes, I mean, I was actually just chatting with Mirai about this before we went on, but it has been so refreshing to be at a big event like this and not have the stress of competing anymore, and for me to be able to watch all the skaters and really put my knowledge to the test with this analyst position has been so exciting and really fun, and I love skating and I love watching it. So I'm personally very excited to see how everyone does. It is an Olympic season, and I think everybody is going to be, fighting now. This is the first start of the season. This is the first taste of what we're going to get throughout the rest of it, and everybody is trying to land on top.
Now, is there any group in particular that you're most excited to see, whether that's the senior ladies, men's, or is it a little mix of everything? And it must be exciting for you to see the pairs and the ice dance as well, something that you aren't as familiar with, but just as excited to see out on the ice.
Yeah. Obviously, being a ladies skater, I'm a little partial to the ladies, but I am really excited to watch all of the fields. It's been awesome watching everybody in practice. The costumes that everyone has, so sparkly and beautiful. That's a component I definitely miss of being on the ice, so
I love that.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. And you know what? Okay, so we were going to bring in someone. That's okay. It's just we're going to end the show with us. That's fine, right?
I'm down.
So I want to talk again just a little bit about, as the competition is getting ready to gear up here, where you can get all of this information. You can head over to NBCSN or Peacock Premium to get all of the full coverage on all of this. You can come back here, as we're here on the Ice Desk Fan Zone, to go to the Facebook page or YouTube for more Ice Desk coverage. Later on tonight, we're going to be around for a while. We're going to be sticking around.
Yes, we are.
So the last thing that we want to do here for you guys is we're going to send you off by introducing you to one of the newer team members, as I mentioned earlier on in the show, representing Team USA here in Vegas, Chelsea Liu and Danny O'Shea. We're going to end it off here. Thanks, guys.
I'm Lou.
And I'm Danny O'Shea.
And we represent the Skating Club of New York. Our skating style is fun and colorful.
I'm looking forward to getting to know each other more as partners. We're like 4 months into our partnership, so this is very exciting for us.
I think our emotions right now at the beginning of the season are just excited for all the possibilities.
Our coaches call us CD. We have a lot of teams back at home, and so they've kind of combined our initials, and everyone's got these like Kmart kind of like brand names, and we're just CD, like a CD player.
What can we expect from this?
Lots of Taylor Swift.
You guys can expect a lot of Taylor Swift and a lot of fun.